going to talk a little fast in this video because I've got a lot done and there's a lot to cover, but I try to keep my videos short. So a few of you have noticed this in my previous vehicles. His name's Oreo. This is going to be a pretty quick walkthrough of the van, just to show you a few interesting things. First of all, there's a little compartment there so that I can store files and what have you when I'm on the road, and maps. The other is I purchased a mirror because there isn't one. There's no windows in the back, so there's no need. I do want to be able to see out back when the dogs are back there. And I wanted something to hang my stuff from. There's only one DC outlet, so I put a strip in. A feature I really love in this van, these are my personal files for like my dog paperwork, as well as the vehicle still running around on temporary plates. And because it's got temporary plates, I have to keep the paperwork in here to prove it's mine. When you're looking in, what you're seeing is things like extension cords. So I'm trying to keep this looking as much as a contractor's vehicle as possible. When I purchased the vehicle, it had been towed from somewhere and they never removed the tow hook, so I left it there, as well as the ladder racks on the top. But I'm going to use those because a few of my wish lists are, I want an awning for the top. I'd like to put a solar panel up here, as well as a fan so that air can be circulated out. Because there are no windows back here, I did put a fan. There is air conditioning, but I need it to circulate to the back because I think it's going to get pretty hot. On that note, I purchased a really wonderful bug screen. I know some people like to read the boxes, so this is the box. And that screen fits in a very small bag. The screen also will fit the back door. It was a bit difficult finding a bug screen also for this type of window. I found it as a Metris window bug screen. It fits well and has a zipper so that you can get extra ventilation. Pay no attention to the yard. It's time to do spring cleaning. Yeah, that's with the zipper open. This is what it looks like from outside. And it even has a drawstring so you can put it over larger mirrors. If you're noticing that I'm having a hard time talking, it's because everything's in bloom and I am allergic. This setup right now, my water jug, and behind here are bungee cords. There's also a ton of storage in the back of the seats for the other things that I use for camping, such as tent pegs, hammers, ropes to tie a tent down. A thing that I found really amazing with this vehicle is this seat on the passenger side has a split. What it does is it folds down. It's designed for a laptop or even food. And then there's all this storage in the back of the seats. I have a tarp, butane stove. This is another 10 gauge electrical cord. And as I said, I did put all of the bungee cords here so that I can select what I want without having to try to fish through a box of snaky cords. This is a tabletop, which I'm going to show you in a moment. A new portable toilet, because the one I used to use with the bucket is too big for this vehicle. Tons of storage, my personal stuff, refrigerator, everything's put together with, these are kayak bungee cords. And all I have to do to get under there and pull things out is that. Attached. It's not going anywhere. I am doing away with some of the power stations that I carried, and I'm just going to start using these little portable power banks. Into the back, I have put in a magnetic paper towel roll holder and an LED light, which will be able to be used on a power bank. And here's my version of a contractor's rack. If you buy it in metal, it's about 13 inches wide, whereas this is only 8. So it keeps a hallway for me, just to give you a little idea. Yeah, I wanted to store my butane canisters in there. First aid kit, bathroom things that, you need, and snacks. And the screen doesn't have to stay on. It takes about a minute to unhook. And I just attached the screen with, these are rope hooks or kayak hooks. This is just to keep the screen from making noise or rattling when I'm driving. This rack is on here from a dog crate. I did do a video on the build, so if you want to see a bit more about it, it's going to be on that video. This is part of a cane that a friend made for me years ago out of cherry wood. Filed it down here so that it would fit in that. These have a 50-pound weight limit on them. They're just picture hanger hooks so that they just hang on the shelf. Instant table. This is a portable solar panel. And like I said, I want to put one on the roof, but for now, I've been using this for quite a while. I have this wired so that if I go to a campground or somebody's house that has an electrical outlet available to me, I will just be able to plug into this for shore power. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up to say you liked it. Subscribe, share, and turn on notifications, because I think we're ready to start camping.